So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to improve on KBM. Even if you're a beginner or someone who's decent at the game, I'm going to give you tips and knowledge on how to become a better player overall. That's why we're going to talk about aim, one of the most important, if not the most important mechanics of this game. Especially for beginners, you probably see that this is one of the areas you lack, but it's okay because by the end of this video, you'll have enough knowledge on how to improve this area, which I use to lack on too. Which leads me to the next part of the video. To the binds. First, you gotta find a sensitivity that fits your playstyle. What I see a lot of beginners do is try and copy their favorite Fortnite pro settings. While this might work, it might benefit you more if you create your own sensitivity and binds. And remember, what might work for them might not work for you, and vice versa. But for example, let's say you're trying to be a more mechanical player, right? You wanna try and go a little bit fast in sensitivity, but obviously you don't wanna be too high, right? Because if you have a higher sense, your aim might be like really bad. It depends on how you control it. But this is where DPI plays in, right? So for example, have you ever seen a pro use like, I don't know, 2.6, but then you're like, how do they play with that sense? Well, there's this thing called DPI, and the higher it is, the faster your sense is gonna be. So in my opinion, I feel like the best sensitivity you can ever have is in the mid-range, where it's not too slow or too fast. There you can have a combination of both. And if you have a combination of both and you master it, you're gonna have good mechanics and good aim. That's the two most fundamental parts of this game. If you try to do keybinds and you feel like you can't get used to any and you wanna give mine a try, feel free. Okay, so now that we got our settings right, I'll guide you through different maps where you can practice and improve your level as a player. And that's why for the first match, I always choose to go into all-in-one practice. This map offers different variety of drills for each section, whether that's piece, aim, or edit. And it also has a free build section. And my favorite part of this map is that it has a 1v1 section for you to play with other opponents or your friends. This is a key way to improve your level. And if you're really serious about getting better, you should always be 1v1ing people that are better than you. Once you load into the map, what I like to do to start my warm-up is to dance and go into the free build section. It will take you to this place where you can free build infinitely with different backgrounds. I usually free build for like 5 to 10 minutes just so my hands can start getting loose. But once you feel that you're done with the free build part, what you can do, or what I recommend you to do, is go into the aiming section. Once you're in the aiming section, I'm going to show you 3 different drills you can do to practice the shotgun aim, AR, and tracking. Basically, it goes like this. As you can see, the first is tracking. These spots do go a little bit fast, but if you get used to the fastness, once you go in a game where stuff is more slow, you'll be able to track them more smoothly and better. I do like 2 minutes of this just to get warmed up, and then I go into the shotgun random shoot. This is really important, and honestly it's gonna look really dumb. You're gonna be like, well, why do I need to do this? There's no point. Well, I do this so I can control my shotgun aim and remind myself that I don't need to flick in order to like hit shots. And remember guys, take it slow. If you're a beginner, you don't have to go flick. Like if I just flick and I just try to hit shots, obviously it's gonna be hard. As you can see, like flicking doesn't feel good. But instead, if you have control and you just move around and like start hitting shots more consistently, it's so much better, guys. I'm telling you. At the end of the day, it's not about flicking, looking fancy. It's about hitting shots and getting eliminations, right? So that's the goal, and that's what I'm trying to get to. shoot. Okay, there's two different varieties. This is target shooting, but what I like about this is like reaction time, and I can do this all day, guys. Like, this is my favorite part. If you keep doing this just consistently, in less than a week, you'll become a better player. And I guarantee you this, you'll come back and comment, oh my, you've helped me so much. And I guarantee you guys, like, at the end of the day, it's not about, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna become a pro in like 1 month. No, it doesn't work like that. So once I do that, this is optional, and this is target shooting. This is like a Kovac show. I don't see a lot of maps doing this. Like, I've never seen this, and this is what I like about this map. It has uniqueness to it. I'm just not really good at it, as you can see. Like, I don't have that speed on me, but if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. For the next thing you want to do is go into peace. Once you grab your guns and stuff like that, and this is where you practice your aim and your basically your peace build, right? So it's a combination from the free build and a combination from your aim. If you have those things already warmed up, this is where you go to put it in work. This map offers 15 drills of piece control that people use in game, and a lot of your favorite Fortnite pros use. Peace. And guys, the good thing about this map is that it has instant respawn, and you can do this as many times as you please. So if you want to stay here, I don't know, an hour and practice piece control, you can. I mean, it's always gonna reset the levels, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you feel like you've warmed up, you already did your free build, aim, and now you've done your piece, you're free to go. You can do ranked, and I promise you, you'll see progress right away. But if you are a beginner and you're trying to get your edits down, you probably want to go into this section on the map. Edit. It has different sets of drills for edit, so you can get your timing right. And if you're a beginner, I really recommend you to be here and get your timing right before anything else. So for example, let's do triple edits, right? Let's say you're a beginner and you're trying to learn triple edits. What I recommend you to do is just get your timing right. Just don't go like, oh, just really fast, right? Because you're gonna try and mess up. This is what a lot of beginners do. They just mess up at the third and they don't get the timing right. So what you need to do is go slow, get the timing right, get your crosser right. Don't do like crazy amount of movement like this to do a triple edit. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is literally lock in these two, and then that's it. That's like a half a second double edit, and then you'll have enough time to do a triple edit. And this is how it will look once you master it. As you can see, I was barely moving my mouse, and I had control over my crosshair the whole time. You can also practice simpler edits, like cone like that. But for the video, let's try to do quadruple edits, because this is one of the things I struggle with, and I need to practice more. But honestly, I'm not beating myself up just because I miss an edit. That's part of the progress, about learning. As you can see, I'm not rushing, I'm going slow, I'm trying to get my timing right, and then you'll see that I get faster. Once you're done with the warm-up, another thing pros like to do after they warm up, like their aim, pre-build, edit section, they like to go into 1v1. And 1v1 is really useful because first, you're learning from another player, but I honestly recommend you to 1v1 against a friend that's better than you. If you don't have any friends, I recommend you to get on this map and play with other opponents, so that way you can implement all the strats and tips that I gave you on this video, and you can implement them against a real player, not a bot. And for the last part of the video, I saved it for last, because this is also really important that a lot of people don't talk about, and I'm probably the only creator that has talked about or is going to talk about it, and that is consistency. Consistency is really important in any aspect of your life, whether that's sports, work, whatever you're trying to do. And if your goal is to become a better player consistently, plays a big role in this. So make sure to like put in the times and stuff that you actually need. Like if you're lacking aim, make sure to put time into the aiming drills. If you're lacking mechanics, make sure to put time into mechanics. You know, it's all about consistency. That'll be the video for me, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and comment if this video actually helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.